easy on you not to hurt your feelings.
Fliptop, mag-ingay! I'm beginning to feel like a rap god. All my people from the front to the back now. Now the things that arms are rolling up the slap. They said I rap like a robot, so call me rap. But for me to rap like a...
When the modern format of battle rap came, like I figured, the rest of the world might not understand the thing. The rest of the country might want to see this type of shit, you know what I mean? Like the modern format basically applied to the hip-hop scene here. We've had battles in the freestyle era, but this was a totally new thing.
Yo! Sa sobrang baho mo ngayon, para akong kumapit sa bangkay. At dahil hawak kita, para na rin akong may tae sa kamay.
You could be a mixed breed, black, white, or a chink retard, a gangster with 6th Street talk, or a nerd who thinks he's smart. Whether your pipsqueak short or 6 feet tall, this flip be God. Every casket I make's customized to fit when I spit these bars.
The Philippines definitely has the talent for it, and cats like Abra were already like getting into the battles. Protege, Abra wasn't even Abra yet. His name was Too Dizzy, and then but he was fucking killing it though. And then a bunch of other cats also getting into the battles. Then it was Hot Nicks, Aero was there, Sigaw ng Tondo was there, OG Sacred One. They were fucking killing it in those battles as well. I always wanted it to be like, you know, like quick and like just like battle performance and shit like that. And then even the whole like setup of the battle, like the things that go on like right before the battle starts, you know, it's this right balance of being professional and informal, I guess.
Fliptop, Universigulo, 2x2 finals, nandito tayo sa wakas, pagtaos na ilang buwan. Fliptop, mag-ingayo!
As far as the league as a whole, I always, like when I first started in the first few events, I always thought about like how far could this go? Like are there like MCs out there in the provinces and shit that might be that could also like hang with the Manila MCs and shit? And I wondered like how would it be like if I could eventually get like these different divisions to like battle each other, and that's pretty much what's going on right now with the 5 divisions and shit. So like yeah, a lot of the Manila events have both non-Manila MCs battling and shit. So sometimes it's like Pampanga versus Cavite, or like Bataan versus Davao and shit like that, which is I think is pretty sick, man. Like dudes come out all the way from like fucking like Tuguegarao and shit, and that's like 12 hours away and shit, just to show up for the event and stuff, and like dudes who you never thought would be like crowd favorites are suddenly crowd favorites now and shit. So that's pretty dope, man. Like I like stuff like that I didn't anticipate at all.
Siyempre, sabi nila sa akin, endorser ka rin daw ng Tosino. Pero sa gabing to, sa akin, ikaw ay kain na kain. Malapit na magpasko, Vice. Bakit nakapang-Halloween ka pa rin? At kung akala mo, masa-star ako sa'yo, wow, girl, please. Tinanggap ko lang naman to nung invite na to para one step closer ako kay Ann Curtis.
Like a lot of misconceptions and shit about like the whole aesthetic of battle rap and hip hop and like what the league is for. People have their own fucking ideas of what this thing is, and they try their hand at it, you know what I mean? So like it's been done in fucking in gag shows, noontime shows, and in comedy bars and stuff like that, and they try to fit you into their idea of a story, and it's always like some cookie cutter shit. I guess that's how far it's this flip-top thing has gone, but as I said earlier, like yeah, you want them to fucking understand it for what it is. Like I mean, if you're doing it or giving it props for the wrong reasons, then that's not exactly like, you know, I mean, that's not something to celebrate.
2 years na nakakalipas simula nun at isa lang hindi nagbago sa perception nila. Pangit ka pa rin! Ginawa daw si Jason Rodriguez mula sa image and likeness ng Diyos, pero mukhang napagtripan siya ng todo. At Rodriguez din naman ako, ngunit kung isang kala natin pareho, tangina sana namatay ka na lang no sanggol ka pa, lolo!
They think the battle verses are mostly like vulgar swear words and shit like that. Like of all the fucking of everything that he spat, like why is it that you only like notice the swear words? So especially like with dudes like Batas is always like the main example for that style. Like they always accuse him of you know, resorting to just the sheer vulgarity and stuff like that, just like all swear words and everything, when they overlook like the whole like the concepts he makes use of, and the angles and stuff like that.
Them intelligent lyrics eclipsed by a misspelling sickness is parallel to kid imagining a graph concept that's wicked, but can't sketch one bit for lack of penmanship. I bet your brethren cringe. Osa and Bender check your rins, looking all molested, sweaty and trembling, at the end of which, like for fuck's sake, Lo, edit this.
We have this word for this thing, battle rap, and it's not even like it's not like rocket science or anything. It's not like quantum physics or anything, so it's not such an uncommon thing that you won't know about it. And more often than not, like non-hip hop people more or less know about 8 Mile, so like that's probably like the closest association they make with battle rap. But then like for some reason in the Philippines, man, like yeah, they keep on trying to compare it to they try to call it the modern palagtasan. It's such a poor analogy basically of battle rap. It's unnecessary, it's misleading. It's almost like insulting for the masses, as if like they're not capable of understanding it in its actual definition, you know what I mean? Like if you just explain to them like basically there's this world of music called hip hop and blah blah, and like there's all sorts of parts of the culture, and inside that culture there's a world called battle rap, and that's basically it. I don't know where they got the impression that Fliptop was a common noun, but like a lot of people use it as a common noun, a verb, an adverb, but I mean it's yeah, basically it's a proper noun. It's the name of our league. Yeah, the first concept of hip hop is they call it flip-topping, or you know, flip-tapa, and it's like it's weird because you never see kids that are like going to the park and like they're trying to shoot hoop and they're like, yo, let's NBA, because it's obviously not called NBA, it's called basketball. So same with battle rap, man. It's called battle rap, not flip-topping or flip-topan. You know, it's not the start or end of hip hop. It's just one of the many things under the umbrella of hip hop, basically. So it's pretty yeah, you can't just fucking like switch up the name, right? Just like that. Like there's a whole fucking history to this thing, and you can't just like just because you don't know any better, you're suddenly gonna start calling it something else, and it's disrespectful to the culture that we're trying to support. You know, we're trying to empower and all that and uphold.
The world's deadliest plague, elusive with several shapes and shades, consuming every generational phase, assuming any faceless state, diluting vendor slaves, uprooting sense from brain, students sent to graves when mental laziness settles and other truths are entertained, makes it purely preferential, no proof or demonstrations, tested explanations are graded.
I'm an MC first, nowadays know me more for being for his flip-top work, and sometimes for even just being the referee. Like it's like they actually just think I'm the fucking referee. I've been writing rhymes seriously since I was like 13, man. Like prior to that, like I'd have some bullshit like fucking like lines and shit. You know, like everyone has to start somewhere. One of my bigger influences, like growing up and with as far as getting more serious with like writing and stuff like that, would be Eminem, dude, for sure. Sound weird because like my style is like super far from Eminem's style and stuff, but yeah, man, definitely like all this shit. Like I was really heavy into all his albums, man. Like growing up, I listened to like Kid Rock, Limp Bizkit, stuff like that. The deeper I got into like hip hop, of course, like you come across like all the different styles. You know what I mean? Like so, everything, man. Like all the sub-genres, if you will, of rapping. Of course, like the more political stuff, more social, conscious stuff, and like I got heavy into like. A lot of Idea, like he's a really big influence on me and on how far you can take this lyricism thing. I learn from everything, man, like anything I can get my hands on. Like UK hip hop's fucking illest shit. Canadian hip hop, I try to look for, even like hip hop I don't understand, like Thai hip hop, Malaysian hip hop, Tagalog, of course, man. Like I mean, growing up, of course, like I was exposed to like a lot of Andrew, Glock 9, like all blacks, like a lot of the pioneers for sure. There are many different ways you can approach writing a verse. Like you can start with the point you want to make, or you can start with just one word or just one idea. But I'm a very big fan of like coming up with unorthodox rhymes or rhymes that people haven't thought of rhyming, like or of trying to rhyme. So like I still go for like rhyming the shit out of words and just like, but at the same time, of course, keeping that balance of trying to be succinct with my point and what I'm trying to say, or with the imagery I'm trying to build.
I'm a mega shark patrolling a sea of ignorance, and I see it so sickening. But my ideologies are persistent, and to me, you're all just a bunch of goddamn theist bitches with weak convictions who need religion to feel existent.
Really feel strongly against like religion and basically the values that they preach. You know, just this whole like the herd mentality thing. I'm heavy into like the Hitchens, Dawkins, Sam Harris. Like that's on the, you know, like science and atheism. It's just the fact that science goes about things a different way. Like it's not just like, hey, I saw this, therefore it is that. Like science is like, it's a fucking process. It involves like peer evaluated journals in the scientific community. You're not gonna rely on faith on many things in your daily life. Why would you do that all of a sudden with like your most fundamental, I don't know, like questions for yourself or for existence and all that shit.
Memories are swayed, certain segments penetrated with oppressive agendas. The act of treachery is laid, prophetic messages persuade. Pay respects and pray, venerate the sager. Taste the edge of blades, best befriend the holy saints. That's your fence rate to the flames of deadly weapons in exchange. The pen can kill or save, the end is still the same, but true heaven is delayed. What?
There's always something new to learn, and once you learn that, you have to reappropriate your life or your mindset, your worldview, your how you go about things. At the end of the day, if you're gonna get anywhere, you're gonna have to go through your own fucking dirt. You're gonna have to go through your own bullshit, all hard times, and just keep on, you know, bettering yourself as a fucking MC, as a league, as a homie, as a person, or whatever. All these thousands of people are like, they fucking enjoy. They're reminded of like of the homeland, of the fucking of happier times, or of different whatever is said in battles, right? Like, yeah, that's pretty cool, man. Like if they're genuinely like thankful for what you've done, like that's always dope, man.
I need not be nationalistic to manhandle his bitch tits, but I am Pinoy, so I know you'll manage to diss this. But you really think you can insult Filipinos in your verses when anyone you love or know that's terminally hurting is serviced by at least one of our nurses? Whoa!